Hey everybody, here it is again, another Tuesday and another filming of EmpireCV.tv. There is a lot for me to cover. Not only the books, but a lot going on here at Empire over the next couple weeks. Let's start with the first thing, which is this Saturday. It is November 19th, and that is the SCCG and horror guests that are coming into the shop. We are also doing a special saver on there too, and we're collecting, a special sale. We were just talking about savers on that too, as well as collecting food for the hungry. So this Saturday from 11 to 4, we have 3 different guests coming down, and they're going to be selling their comic books, their DVDs, their buttons, their pins, whatever it goes along with it. But here's the special part. If you bring down 2 cans to donate to the hungry for this holiday season, you will get $2 off a select book of theirs. Now, if you purchase one of their books, even if you don't bring the cans in, if you purchase one of their books, you get $2 off a new title in December here at Empire's Comics Vault of your choice. So you bring in 2 cans of food, essentially you're getting a free comic book. So you can't go wrong because you're doing good, you're getting free stuff. So that being said, we're also doing a sale this weekend. It doesn't last just from 11 to 4, it's from 11 to 8, and it is 20% off all horror-related merchandise. That's magazines, that's comic books, that's toys, that's statues, anything within the genre. You get 20% off this weekend to go along with our guests' horror-related comic books. So, Thanksgiving's next week. We will be closed on Thanksgiving. But the day after, Black Friday, we will be open early. We are starting our big holiday sale at 8 a.m. the day after Thanksgiving. So not this Friday, but the next one. The sale's going all the way from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but you're going to get the best deals if you come in on Friday. We open at 8 a.m., we close at 9, and you can find all the details on the website and on our Facebook. And if you're on our email, you probably already have it in your box, so go check. Now, we've got some Serenity charity shirts that we're going to be giving away. Until supplies last, with every purchase, you get to pick the size that you want that we have available to go with your purchase. So for free, you come in early, you get the books you want, you get all of the savings, and you get a free Serenity shirt while they last. So that is about it for the events, right, Ron? Okay, good. See, I couldn't remember how Joey was right. So, hey, what's going on? All right, so this week, we'll kick it off with the big one, which is Justice League. No more America, this is Justice League of the world. And so far, we've had Green Lantern, we had Batman, we had Flash and Superman in the previous issues. This one leads directly in with Wonder Woman. The parademons are out of control. The League is coming together for the very first time to try and combat this threat, while figure out how they can work together, how their power sets work, how their personalities work. We've seen indication that Barry and Hal have been working together previously, but Batman and Superman are completely fresh to this. So you throw Wonder Woman in here, who is recently come over from Themyscira and is just mystified by our world and the things that are going on here. They really went for a warrior perspective in here. She has fun with what she does. She's not tortured by the fact that she has to do it. She's really looking for a fight. And for all you Aquaman fans, he makes his appearance in here too, and he is pretty cool, just as we expected, because Jeff Johns was writing the series as well. So Justice League is out this week, and I believe that's probably going to be everyone's big one, but because Wonder Woman was in there, I figured I'd give her book a read for this week too. And this one is by Azzarello. A lot of people were disappointed in the first issue because there was no Wonder Woman. It was a little bit of the gods. You had our human who has been impregnated by Zeus. You have some monsters. The second issue really delves into Themyscira, goes into Hippolyta, really kind of shows the gods and how petty they are. And then at the very end insinuates that Wonder Woman is actually not molded from clay, but she is the daughter of Zeus. This one picks up right where it left off, and it really explores the origin and really sets a new pace for Wonder Woman. I won't tell you exactly where they go with it, but she's not the Wonder Woman we know anymore. So it leaves it in a direction that I find really, really fun, because Azzarello, as I've said on this before, is not the writer I would have picked, but he's doing an excellent job. And here, this one was really good. Hulk. I don't know if you guys have read it or if you're just a Silvestri fan, but Marc Silvestri is on here. Jason Aaron is doing the writing, and this is where Hulk and Banner have split. Hulk is on a tropical island trying to get away from everything, just trying to be left alone and live his life. Of course, that doesn't work out too well. Banner, being really, what's the right word for it? I don't want to say petty, even though that's part of it. He's made it his mission to get Hulk back, to make Hulk either a part of himself or find out a way to bring out a new Hulk in himself. So Hulk is actually the good guy in this one, and Banner is the evil mad scientist. Silvestri's back. He's doing the art. The art style, and we got Red She-Hulk. The art style is really neat because it's not necessarily as clean or as refined as you've seen from Silvestri before. He leaves it very sketchy, very edgy, and I think it works well for a Savage Hulk type of a story. I mean, we've got giant mutated great whites. Dr. Banner is doing a little Dr. Moreau, and he's creating all of these different species as he's trying to figure out a way to bring Hulk back. So it's only on issue 2. Pick up number 1 if you haven't, and give it a shot, because Jason Aaron, great writer. Silvestri, you don't see him too often, and you might not see him again for a while. This one is purely, the writing is great, the art is great. This is purely because Kitty Pryde is going to be the greatest mutant terrorist of all time. If you guys haven't followed this, if you haven't followed Spider-Man, which it spun out of, mutants are really taking a beating right now, and Kitty Pryde has had enough. She's had a lot happen to her in the Ultimate Spider-Man books. She had a lot happen to her in the Ultimate X-Men books. But this is where her, Bobby Drake, Rogue, and Johnny Storm James, Wolverine's son actually makes an appearance. They're actually kind of the young X-Men, as they're just not going to take it anymore. The people don't like them. They have had a hard life, and they see no reason why they should have to put up with this. So if you're a Kitty Pryde fan, if you are just an X-Men fan or an Ultimate fan, it's essential. It's been a while since we had an Ultimate X-Men book, and it's being done right. Well, I only have one indie title this week, and it's a really good one. I saw this guy for the first time a few years ago at a con, and he was doing sketchbooks and pinup art. This is actually the second part of an installment that he's done. The first one was called Carbon Gray. It's a World War I / science fiction style book where we follow 2 girls who have grown up in the service of a Kaiser, and it's their job to protect him. Opens up with one of them ultimately killing him and goes from there. This one is a 2-issue miniseries that we get a glimpse back at how the girls were raised, what brought them to the point that they are now, as well as a couple short stories about other characters within the universe. This is only 2 issues, but if you haven't read it and you're at all interested, because it's a very much a science fiction World War I style book, but the art, as you can see, the artwork itself is absolutely beautiful. This gives you a little look at the, can we see it? Little look at all the different characters. Really beautiful book. Volume 1 trade is available, and number 1 of 2 is out tomorrow. So I think that's it for the week. We've got our sale. We've got the sale this weekend on the 19th, Black Friday sale, plus it continues Saturday and Sunday. But remember, come in on Friday because you're going to get the best deals possible. And thank you very much.